What happens when the Brooklyn breakout Lola Brooke refuses to be swallowed up by fame's whirlwind? Let's talk about it. What's going on, y'all? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. And today we'll be discussing Lola Brooke's iight EP. 2 years after Dennis' daughter announced her arrival, platinum certified rap phenom Lola Brooke returns with iight, a tightly honed 7-track dispatch release via Team 80 Productions and Arista Records. What she delivers isn't merely a follow-up, but a decisive statement from an artist standing at the crossroads of acclaim, expectation, and self-definition. iight catches Lola at the inflection point all rising stars eventually meet, the moment where the noise of success threatens to drown out the voice that sparked it. Rather than yielding to the current, she doubles down on her purpose, crafting a project that reads like both a rallying cry and a field guide for resilience. The EP urges listeners, and perhaps even Lola herself, to straighten their spine, reclaim their agency, and set the tone anew. One of the project's emotional anchors, Pain, extends that ethos with stark clarity. The accompanying video finds Lola rooted, feet planted on New York concrete, braided into the pulse of her borough, reconnecting with the soil that shaped her. It's her fierce reclamation, a renewal and a reminder that her ascent is tethered to something deeper than celebrity. Just like all the songs on the EP, the track Pain is an extension of iight. Lola reflected that she was going through something before, and now she's over it. She insists that it's time for her to pack things up, stop the crying, because she's a different girl now. Her use of Mary J. Blige's No More Drama sample folds lineage into intention, a nod to a matriarch of musical fortitude and the generations of women who learn to rebuild themselves through song. Across its 7 tracks, iight moves like a gauntlet. Lola navigates the slights, doubts, betrayals, and self-reckonings that orbit fame. Yet she never loses the bark and bite that first electrified New York City. She pairs the gravel in her throat with the poise of someone who knows her voice carries weight. Whether she's talking love, legacy, or the timeless sport of out-rapping whoever dares stand beside her. The project balances the raw street energy of Don't Play With It with bold, genre-curious cuts that suggest a widening lens of an artist unafraid of sonic evolution. If iight is a phrase with infinite meanings, Lola uses it to reveal every layer of herself. Unfiltered, versatile, and unmistakably Brooklyn. To me, Lola Brooke has always been a captivating study in contrast. She's petite in frame, yet thunderous in delivery. She embodies the rare alchemy of toughness and femininity that recalls the first time many of us encountered Foxy Brown. She raps with precision, intention, and a sense of play that portrays how deeply she respects the craft. Take the song What, for instance. It's a song that showcases a sort of comedic timing and a no-nonsense bravado, in my opinion. Her hook is part call and response, part wink, part cultural shorthand. She says, you know what matters the most? Pretty bitches with little butts. You know what matters the most? Little titties getting sucked. You know what matters the most? The Julio in her cup. It's outrageous, it's magnetic, and it's one of the project's most infectious high points. That shit had me rolling, because it's like, you know, we talk our shit as men, as male rappers and shit, so to hear a female rapper talk her shit like that is just funny. It's tickling. It tickled me, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was mad funny. And then, you know, she's mad cute, man, you know what I mean? Like, talking all that shit, you know what I mean? Like, that shit just had me rolling. But anyway, the EP's beating heart is the song Invest, arguably her strongest and most mature offering to date. New York, LA floats through the feature with ease, while Lola trades her husky growl for something softer and more intimate. Here, she interrogates commitment, value, and emotional reciprocity, asking the age-old relationship question, what we doing? The song gestures towards the truth that love isn't measured in gifts or aesthetics, but in time, devotion, and a mutual willingness to show up. This song is a vulnerable, beautifully rendered moment that broadens her artistic palette. In an era where long track lists often mask creative uncertainty, iight proves the elegance of brevity. 7 songs, no filter, no fluff, just a distilled portrait of an artist stepping into her next era with clarity, grit, sensuality, and a distinctly Brooklyn brand of poise. Lola Brooke is, simply put, a lady who can still snuff you if you get beside yourself, and that duality is precisely what makes her magnetic. But that's my time, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you stay plugged into everything coming up next. Peace, and we out.